I'm sitting here this morning and I'm thinking about a card, and I feel like I've been doing daily creativity, and today I wanted to do one of my oracle cards. It felt like it was coming through. So I looked through onto my Trello board of all the ideas that were coming in and things that I've got left to do down here. And the one that caught my eye was new vision. So I instantly looked at it from the list. I was like, new vision, that's it. That's what's been happening for me at the moment. It has been a case of so many changes, so much going on, and to me I sort of saw the word new vision and I felt like it was a person sitting at the bottom of the screen with maybe like glasses on that showed something else, you know, that new vision had a different reflection in them, but like I almost saw their head cut off with pieces sticking out the top, like all the different newness that you can have. And so then I start scrolling through and looking at the different options that there are for images on the beautiful website Pexels, and as I'm looking through there's a few various sort of pictures, and I was like, okay, I like this. You start searching for different things, and then when it actually as I'm scrolling through then I see different things, and that's how the inspiration speaks to me. I checked in and said, hey Muse, can you come and work with me today? And I saw there was a tarot card of the sun tarot card, and I was like, of course, vibrancy. I'd actually used my pendulum this morning as well, and it is a sunstone, and so I connected into that. It's the power center, it's the yellow, it's the vibrancy, and so I sort of had a little look at what the tarot card of the sun represented. Could it speak to the new visions? And the tarot sun in tarot card, oh my god, the sun tarot card is a yes, basically, when you get it. So I was like, okay, cool, thank you very much. So then I was looking through, I was like, hang on, I did a photo shoot last year with a beautiful lady, Ellie, and if this isn't encompassing the sun, and we were literally then in a sunflower field, I don't know what is. Like, I don't know how else I can say that is beautiful. So I'm just here now working with it, and we'll see what happens, right? See what goes on and go from there, really. So this is just how the process works. I just randomly have all these things pop in, and then we see how it unfolds. Literally no idea. It can take hours, it can take days, it can take, months, depending. So we'll just go from there and see what happens. This lady, such a vibe. It's an image from Pexels, and I just saw her and I thought, if she isn't the epitome of new visions, and it made me think of not getting stuck in our routine and our mindset. Obviously she's an older lady, so she represents that part that could be stuck in her ways, stuck in how it's going to be, but she looks the vibe. Like, this woman looks a total vibe, loving the hat, that you can imagine things coming out the side of it, and the arms being what they are, and the glasses. I was like, she could be it as well. And then I thought about Ellie, so I don't know what I'm doing yet. We're going to see how it goes, okay? So I'm just going through now and having a look. I sort of thought, sunflower field would be amazing in the background as sort of like part of it, because when we actually went for the shoot, it was literally a couple of days before they felled the rest of them, and so yeah, it wasn't all that sunflowery, unfortunately. Oh, hello, download, thank you very much, Todd. So I love to donate when I can, but it is not always possible at the moment. But where I've downloaded everything, it's got a list of all the ones I've used. So my intention that I put out there is to be able to go back through and donate to them all for all of my cards afterwards. And that is amazing. What is this? So this is the thing, you get inspired by other things you see then as well. I very much work with what is brought to me, not with what I think it should be. Because as soon as you start to just go, well, I want specifically this thing, you're shutting off creativity, you're shutting off any other form of inspiration. And working with the muse, that is what it's all about. Like, we don't know. I love how dark this is. I love a dark, moody picture. But yeah, we don't have all the answers. That's why we do what we do. That's why we ask for inspiration, and then it is our responsibility to roll with it. Oh, there's some amazing pictures here. Right, so the process is messy. The process is, no, get off, so messy when you first start doing this. Like, truly, you look at something and go, wow, that's disgusting. How is that ever going to look any good? Trust the process, okay? Trust the process. Let's go. I hate that. Why is it doing that? New vision. I don't like her top, weirdly. I love her hat, I love her. Just not a fan of the denim. Just doing that so that I can add in something else, like over the top of it, just to lock it out, basically. I'm using a different, I'm not using my usual keyboard. I've got a different keyboard, so I'm like, what? How do I do the things? This one and this one? No, this one and this one. Yeah, baby. I don't actually understand why. It's very, very annoying. Do it this way instead then if you're gonna be an asshole. Long. I don't know what I'm doing. I no idea what I'm doing. Just so you're aware. We obviously picked a dark colour. Cool. I mean, I quite like it. Like, quite like what's happening here. Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. Right, deselect. See, in my head, I wanted it cartoony. I imagined all the things popping out of her head, or out of the person's head, to be quite cartoony, quite fun, a little bit different. And this circle, what's that all about? Stop it. Does that do something? Ooh, I like it. Oh, fuck. Too far. Yeah, so I thought it was quite cool, like quite a cool idea. And then this is looking, what is this? This is looking a little bit cartoony. And I don't know if that's just because that's the style I'm loving at the minute with my daily drawings of things looking totally cartoony and illustrated. But yeah, it would look so weird though. I mean, it's a new vision. It is a new vision. It could be a completely unique card all on its own, but I think that sense that'd be a bit weird, a bit much. So I don't know. Oh my god. just show quickly what I could do. Look at that. Happy accidents, look at it. That's hilarious. Those are what I meant to do, like, but I love it. Clipping mask is what I wanted. So that's showing what's behind it because I've done the actual background there. But I was wondering about this, look. I was wondering about adding some things on there, and we could hide this all together. Oh my god. What have I? Look at this Betty with her sunflowers on, with her new vision. It's just wild, but I kind of love it. Fucking hell. Right. We're going to pause here and see what happens. Oh yeah. I'm back. And I'm going to see whether I can record on the other screen again. So let's hope so. Fingers crossed. So I'm coming back to my lovely new vision crazy lady in bright colourful clothes. And I felt I needed to embody it, to be honest. So here I am in my beautiful crazy dungarees. So I was feeling more into the idea of new vision, what it is, how it could work. And on the Sun tarot card, there's a child on a horse. And very soon, if not already, it is the start of the year for the fire horse. So last year was the year of the snake, and it has all been shedding and doing all of the things. And then this year it's the fire horse. So I was like, oh my god, if fire isn't creativity and, you know, that sacral energy, I'm not going to see internet. Shut up. Sorry, the thing keeps going, it's not saving. It's not saving. Pretty sure it is. So yeah. Fire, horses, movement, new visions, sunflowers, the Sun tarot card. Yes, that's where we're at. So now I am searching for, wherever my screen's gone, horses of photos. Photos of horses. Come back on this screen, please. Here we go. This is the screen we're recording. I just typed in fire horse and we're going to see what we can find. So let's have a look. I mean, what have I? This is what it feels like. I mean, see this, I hate this. This is the ones you pay for. So on Pexels, they will have this little box that says sponsored stock photos from iStock. That's what I want, but I'm not paying for that yet. I can't pay for that yet. So we'll just scroll on by and find generic pictures of horses and fire and see what magic we can create. It's a good job I'm magic, right? That I can make anything. Yeah, showing up, just showing off now, isn't it? I know, they're amazing. It would be great, but I can't right now. Oh, he's cute. It's a white horse. Does it need to be a white horse? Let's have a look. Probably does, let's be honest. Sun tarot card. Does it have to be a white horse? Don't get me started on AI. I'm not a fan. It's everywhere. I use it in moments like this, but yeah, it's a whole other conversation. We're not even going to bother. So AI overview, no, doesn't have to be apparently. While the traditional rider weight is naked child, which I'm definitely not going to add on there either. Riding a white horse symbolise purity, strength, and innocence. Many other decks use different imagery to convey the same highly positive energy. Super. A white horse in a field. Helena. I'm also, because of the style that it is so far, with it being very flat, like there's not any depth to the picture yet, if you were to have a horse, it's going to need to be an abstract coming out of her head because of the background. I could change the background. I could absolutely change it over and have it as it's got a bit of depth so that you can add more things in the perspective and in the distance. But there is something about this so far. So, like, as much as I love this horse, I don't know how it would look in there, like where you would position it, you know. Got no legs either, so you have to think about that. It's not my favourite at the minute, so I'll leave that. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his little nostrils. I like him. Vision, sun tarot. I like how clear his face is, how it's straight on like she is. Direct to viewer. Alright. Thanks, Pixabay. That one feels like it's a yes a minute. Thank you very much. My brain's just going, can I turn him into white? Honestly. The audacity of my brain at times. So I'm not doing this super duper carefully a minute because I don't know if I'm going to even like it, if it's even going to work. Just zoom out with this one if it's going to be a poo head. Is my battery run out on it or what? Is this rubbing out? Yes. Why is it run out? Why is it not? It's the lights are on, but nobody's home. Right, this is helpful. Fun. I'm on brush. I'm on this layer. I'm not on this layer. I'm on this layer. No! Right, I'll do it old school then. It'll be like that. Okay, we're back. We've connected it again. I don't know what happened. I must have hit the little toggly thing. So, we won't touch that again. Okay, so where we were was trying to make this brown horse white. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I want to turn this black and white now because at the minute it's the brown is weird, like his eyes are brown instead of just black. Image adjustments, black and white. Right, we've inverted it again. Hold on. Delete. Oh, where's my logo? I gotta give my cat his things. Stop recording because I have to give the cat his medicine. I'll do it in a minute, he'll be fine. There you go. So that fits slightly better now. Obviously it's a bit weird around his nose. All the things. We could give him a bit more contrast. Okay. Zoom in. Doesn't look too bad around the eyes for a minute. This is diabolical, but we'll sort this out now. So, soft brush. Are we rubbing out? Yes, not that soft, not that big. Oh no, what's this? Get off. Okay. There you go. Got a white horse now. Okay, do I even like it? Do I even want it there? I have no idea, but we've got one. So let's just pop them together so that when we move them, they move together. I don't realise how. Or not, just a fucking case maybe. Why? Why would you do this? That's why. Okay. So now we've got a giant horse head. What can we do about that? Why? Why have we got a giant horse head? Buy a horse. Buy a horse. Right, then behind here. Right, now our hat's obnoxious. Hey, okay. Clicked all the wrong buttons, did all the wrong things, and now the cat's come in as well. So let's see. But basically, what's happening is I tried to type space and spelt it wrong, and we've come up with like some really cool textures and things. Like, oh, talk about the happy accidents. It makes my heart so happy. Love this. So I've currently digressing and picking loads of things, but the reason I was on here is because I was looking for space to go in my glasses, and what I did while I was waiting for everything to upload and do its thing is I suddenly thought about a sun. I was like, I need a sun in there, a picture of a sun. That's terrifying. Okay, let's actually type space properly and see what it comes up with. Space, that is right. Test my spellings. Right, so what I was thinking is new visions, inner glasses, space travel, adventure-y, just a little nod to it, you know, like seeing things differently, seeing the bigger picture, you know. This is obviously amazing. What is going to show up in that teeny little glasses? Visions. We could have a little Milky Way in there, couldn't we? Thank you very much, Pixabay. Sponsored. Don't look at them. Seeing Earth from a new angle, but I think that would look a bit weird. What is this? Ooh. Honestly, I get so inspired looking on here. Here he comes. And I love, excuse me, and I love that they are real, not AI. It's not an AI in thing. But am I going to have to look at the pictures as I scroll through on this screen now because your butt's in the way? Come on, come over here. Space. New visions, Halo. What do we think? Should we just try the one we've got a second? So yeah, I added the sun in. We might keep it. We might not. It's a bit much. I've changed the view of it so that it was on lighten, so that it adds there. I was thinking it'd be cool if he had like a thing on the top of his head, like a little sun or two. Where his what's it mark is. Right, let's have a look. Let's add our. So here is our Milky Way. So he's watching what I'm doing. Put it all the way down so it's like the size of one of the glasses, roughly. And then we can add it into the woman file. This is the glasses layer. And so then we can go create flipping mask. Ta-da! Oh wow, it's like awful diabolical. Plus. So this shows the horrific cutting job that I did, but it's fine. We are going to embrace it for a minute. We are trusting the process. I'm going to move that one over here and I'm going to flip it. Oh look, it's up here. Did that flip? Oh, no. There we go. Let's see on it. Right, so that's flipped and that's same. Okay. Oh my god, no, it looks like eyes. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Look at it. Looks like dodgy eyeballs. Hello, look at my glasses. Yes, right. Okay, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Well, maybe it needs to be one big thing all the way through. Let's just hide this one a minute and let's move this one out. So it goes across both. So it's more like a reflection in the glasses of space and a galaxy rather than weird eyeballs. Let's have a look at that. Is that any better? I don't know. Not really. It's really hard over the cap. Right, I'm gonna put it back the way it was. Why is it only... Jeez, my little brain is going. Right, it's a bit smaller now. No, so that's in the middle of it. Unless it isn't the galaxy, unless it's like this. Maybe just stars with a little bit of light coming through. That looks better, doesn't it? I'll try and get that light in the middle between the two. Move it down a little bit. Yeah. Let's have a look at that bad boy. Okay, yeah, that's better. Thank God. I was worried for a minute there. I was worried for us. It was looking great. Right. New vision. Now I've still got Ellie under here. Wherever she is. I love. I just don't know what to do. Let's have a look. Right. There we go. We don't need a naked baby because it's not okay. But we could put Ellie on the horse. Honestly, the way these things come together, insane. Right. Do we like it or is it just weird? Well, can't it be both actually? Can't we like it and it's weird? I don't know. Oh my god, that's freaking brilliant. Oh, look, she's just riding on the horse, you know, hair blowing in the wind. Totally out of proportion. I love it. Okay, all a bit smaller. So random. So am I going for the things coming out of my head? Oh, it looked like a heart then. His nose looked like a heart. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I still don't know what I'm doing. I still haven't really got a clue. I just keep being drawn to his nose that looks like a heart. But like seriously, you can't just add a heart onto his nose. Come on, that'd be weird. But maybe we're embracing weird. New visions. New visions. Need to do something to bring in the horse, like where he's got no body. I'm seeing like a swoop from the side, like some sort of filler down the side of it, like along here, just to make it look like he's coming out of it. But I really love this green and these leaves, so I don't really want to hide that. I wonder if I could I duplicate this, pull this up to the top a minute. No, the top I said. Are there any leaves? So like this here as a shape. I wonder whether I could select and go along enough that it's like it's coming out of there. If I do object selection, is it going to keep its balance? No. So I've got to go above the horse. Okay, getting there. This black bit here is a bit weird. So make sure we're on the right thing. So I don't forget, let's also rub out this line, because there's always a dodgy line there. Okay. So not much I can do about this bit here, but what I might do is I might be able to like steal another leaf and pop it there to hide it. Copy and paste it, turn it into a smart object so that I can move it without it losing its magic. Put it where we want it. It's very similar though, isn't it? Maybe if we flip it. Probably should have picked one not right next to it so it doesn't look the same. Just this bit I want to change. So if we go on this layer, so where does the time go on this recording? To me, that is the piece that really stands out. So I'm just going to generative fill it. Still a bit of a line on in here. So horse, my horse. Pick the bottom one. Do another little like this. And I'm going to say generative fill. And I wonder, I'm going to see whether it does it because it's underneath everything or if it's still going to pick that other stuff up. But have a look. Okay. Yeah, I can deal with that. Better. Right, there we go. He's in it. He's in the scene a little bit. Still don't know why. Still don't know what's happening, but he's in. Our white horse is in. New visions. I just keep saying it to myself again and again and again. New visions. Okay, so one thing that I was just sitting here looking at it, and one of the things that I was thinking is I really liked the perspective of the original sunflower field with the blue sky in the background, and she's got a blue top on and all the things. So what I've done is I've just dragged it in and moved it down. Hello? and it zoomed back out. It's really funny. You can see the horse's nose over it. But what I was wondering is, if I move this down, what does this look like? So if it is, get off, no, above the background. Okay, so that feels instantly like it gives us a little bit more perspective to play with, a little bit more depth, like we could have something in the background now, you know, maybe that sun could be there, maybe we could move it down even further again and move Ellie and the horse down a bit, and then you've got like a whole other section to play with. It just was feeling a little bit like yeah, a bit flat, I suppose. So let's try that a minute. Select all these. Let me just give myself a little bit more space to freaking work with. What is this? Go away. Yeah, sorry. Horse, you want the whole thing? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And I want that and that. Do I want this? What's this? Yes, I want this too. Okay, so everything bar the sun and the woman. What have I not selected here? That's it, stupid language. That's it. There. Right, let's just get a little bit more. Yes. Yes. Okay. Love. So I guess I'm naturally thinking of the rule of thirds. I've got 5 minutes left, I know, calm down. Naturally thinking of the rule of thirds are in photography. So this here is sort of like 1/3. This central point here is another third, and then you've got the bottom here. So it comes very naturally, having done, you know, 25 plus years of photography. But yeah, I think that really works together. There's something about that just feels visually more appealing. Enter it and zoom in, and we'll have a look. Yeah, like that to me is better. Let's see now if we hide this sun from her. I mean, I really like it behind, but is it going to make more sense now? Up here by the sky. Let's have a look. Yes, but not like that. Not a light. Let's see. That's cool. Oh, I like that. Not what we're going for, but I like it. Screen for a second. So before my time runs out, I am going to click on the background one where you've got the sky, click select sky. Give it a minute. And now I'm actually going to invert that. So I've got the bottom, and we're going to copy and paste it. Love it when it just jumps in its own space. Right, we're not going to copy and paste it. We are going to... What are we going to do? Yeah, I mean, I do want to, but I just wish it would stay in its right place. I mean, that's kind of cool. Okay, let's put this in front of this. Move it up. See if we can line it up with where the other one was without it looking weird. Okay, so now the sun is actually in the background. Obviously, it would look cool as it actually is, but that when you take the black off, like if I just remove the background, just looks a bit harsh. Like it looks a bit harsh on the edges. It's also giving me end of the world vibes. It's giving me It's giving me a giant comet coming to like destroy everyone. I mean, they look pretty happy about it. Side note, me and my friend Tom watched Greenland and Greenland 2 over the last week or so. Diabolical films. Awful. Awful film. Awful. Right, okay, so I don't like that. I'm going to go back and I'm going to just put it back to screen a minute. Just for a second, and we can think about what else is going to be there. New vision. I mean, it's coming together, right? Like, it's coming together far better than it was when we first started. We've trusted the process. It's looking more like an image rather than a collage. Don't get me wrong, I love a collage, but with these cards, the rest of them look like images. So yeah, I've got 3 minutes left on my recording because I'm cheap and I'm not paying for it all. I'm going to splice it all together. So I'm going to call it a day, I think, on this a second, and come back to it later, and I will let you join me and we'll see what other madness we can create, right? Big love!